Guys, okay, so today I'm going to be on the reformer. You will be using your bed, so you'll either have your feet tucked underneath your bed or underneath something that's pretty low, that you can hook your feet into. Also, when we're going to do the reverse part, something that you can hold onto with your hands, which would be either your bed or a table or something that's nice and heavy that will be able to carry your weight. Okay, so I'll be using my reformer though. So I'm going to be seated on top of the reformer with my feet hooked in. You'll be next to your bed or wherever you find yourself with your feet hooked in to the bed. Okay, and then you're going to be doing crunches. So you'll be seated on your bum with your knees bent, with your feet hooked in. Shoulders will be back and down. Option 1 would be with straight arms. Option 2 would be with arms crossed on the chest. And option 3 would be with your hands behind your ears. Obviously, it's easier the further the arms is away so that it can kind of assist. Just want to see if I can maybe get you to actually see my face as well. There we go. So that's the 3 options, okay? If your hands is behind your ears, it's pretty difficult because there's extra weight added into the scenario. Okay, so feet will be hooked in, hands will be wherever you find them most comfortable. You'll first start with your roll-ups as usual, just to warm up properly. But I'm gonna go straight into the workout. Okay, so we're gonna do 25 crunches where you go down and up, okay? When you come up halfway, to make sure that your abs are still stabilized. You can see here in this position, my abs are still stabilized. If I come up too high, then my transverse is rested, and I don't want that, okay? Mind not slouching, keep your shoulders back and down and your chest open. You always exhale on the difficult parts and inhale on the easy parts, and in this case, the exhale would be going to the back because that's the difficult part, okay? So you'll be going exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale. Now, the thing is, with this specific exercise, chances are so good that you are most probably either trying to assist with your neck to compensate, to do the workout, or you might be compensating with your hip flexors, okay? If you don't have that strong abs yet, you will feel it in the hip flexors, but as long as you feel it in your abs as well, that's good. The stronger you get, the less you'll feel it in the hip flexors. Also, chances are very good that you might feel it in the lower back. That's also normal because the abs consist of a lot of different areas. The transverse, the rectus abdominis, the obliques, and the lower abdominals. Now, the transverse abdominis, the one that's important to stabilize while you're doing your ab workouts, is the one that's like a very thin sheet that connects in the middle of your six-pack, which is called the linea alba, and it goes over the obliques, and then it connects here in the back at your quadratus lumborum. So with these exercises, if you do feel it in your back, that's normal because the transverse is stabilized. So you might feel it in the quadratus lumborum, but I don't want you to feel it only there. So if you feel like you need to do less, please do so. And please make sure that you initiate your movements with a pelvic tilt, making sure that the movement comes through your abs, not your neck. And please, if you do decide to do the difficult version, don't pull your head off of your neck. Your hands is only there to support. I always say it's better to start with the easiest and then progress to the difficult. And if you find that you can't do the difficult, you stick with the easy until you get strong enough to do the difficult. Because it defeats the purpose if you have to compensate with the wrong muscle groups in order to do the workout. So yeah, okay, so we're going to go into it. We're first going to do slow ones, then pulsing. And we're going to do 25 slow, 25 pulse, right? And then we're going to do a bunch of a lot of them. And then we'll also do them sideways. And then we'll be doing the lower abdominals. I'll be taking the box off and lying on my back, holding onto the reformer, where you will be then holding onto your bed or your table or your whatever you've got that you have to assist. Okay, so then we're going to start now. So hands will be 1, 2, or 3. You decide. I think I'm going to go with 2. Okay, shoulders back and down, open chest, pelvic tilts in order to get the workout going. So initiating it through the lower abdominals. And we're going to go and do 25 of them. So it's exhale on the up, definitely exhale on the up, the difficult one. Well, for me, that might be going up. For you, it might be going down. So whatever you find the most difficult, that's when you exhale. That's 19. That's 20. We've got 5 to go, and then we're going to pulse at 5. 4 more. 4. Make sure you're initiating it through the lower abdominals and the pelvis. 2, and then the last one. Now go halfway down, and then you're going to pulse at 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are you breathing? 5 and 4, just 3 and 2 and 1. Take a rest. Now we're going to go for the second set. Please make sure that you're breathing at all times. In 4, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1. Please, if you feel like you can only do 15, do 15, right? Everybody is at a different level of fitness, and beginner to advanced. If you're still beginner, you do what you can do, as long as you're still doing it correct. That's the most important part. Five more, 4 to go, 3 more, 2 more, last one. Now halfway down, pulse and go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 16, 17, 18. In 5 and 4, just 3, 2 more, and 1. Great job. Okay, we've got 2 more sets of that to go. In 3, 2, 1, and go now. Should be shaking by now. In 5, 4, 3, 2, halfway down, pulse, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 5, 4 and 3, 2 and 1. Goodness me. Okay. Okay, so now 1 more set to go. Then we're going to work lats and obliques on the side. I'll give you a different option because obviously I'm doing it on a reformer and you'll be doing it on the floor. We'll be doing it slightly different. And 3, 2, 1, and go. Should really be shaking and it should really not be fun. Oh goodness, 5 more, 4 to go, last 3, just 2, 1 more. Now halfway down, pulse, go. 1, 2, 3, 4. 18, 19, 20, 5 and 4, just 3, 2 and 1. Oh, okay. So, now we're going to be doing the sides. So, because you don't have a reformer and obviously the same equipment that I've got, you'll have your feet still hooked in, right? But now, instead of having your shoulders facing forward, your shoulders will be facing to the side. So, you'll be seated with your knees towards one side and your upper body towards the opposite, and then you'll be coming up and down, right? Okay, so I think let me do it with you in that way, and then, yeah. So it goes like this, feet facing one way, legs, shoulders facing opposite, and then we're crunching up and down. Exactly the same thing as we just did. The only difference is your knees is facing one way, your upper body is facing towards the opposite, working the internal obliques. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Knees opposite. Shoulders other direction. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1. Three more. 2 to go. Last one. Well done. Other side. 3, 2, 1, and go. Well done, other side. 3, 2, 1, and go now. Great job. 2 more on both sides. In 3, 2, third set, and go now. Well done, other side. 3, 2, 1, and go. And 1. Great job. Okay, now one more set on both sides. Then we're going to do a pulsing version, and I'll give you an option. I'll try to explain how to do the option. If you just want to do the pulsing in the same way we just did it, then that would be fine as well. Okay, so last set, both sides, knees one way, shoulders opposite, and go. Pelvic tilts, initiate through the pelvis. It should really be burning. Oh. And it should be difficult to breathe. Please just don't stop breathing. 5 more, 4 more, 3 to go. Last 2, and 1. Goodness me. Okay, other side. Knees, shoulders. 3, 2, 1, and 1, 2, 3. Wow, okay. Okay, so I'm gonna give you the option. two options. First option would be exactly the way you've just done it, but now only difference is instead I'm making full movement, you'll do pulsing movements. Okay, so knees is one way, shoulders is in the opposite direction, and then you're going to do same thing, but now you're just going to pulse. So it's small moves, right? Okay, now the other option would be to lie on top of your bed. Okay, so you'll be lying on your side, like completely like this, on your side, with your legs on top of the bed, obviously. And then from here, at your rib cage, all the way up to your head, should be hanging off of the bed. So basically, if I was on the bed, it would be like this, and then I'd be crunching, pulsing up and down, yeah? Okay, please just don't fall off of the bed. That's the options, okay? I'm gonna do it on the reformer with my feet hooked in. So option one would be like you just did it, pulsing, or on the bed with the ribs hanging off, pulsing. And then I'll do my way, and we're doing a lot of them. So I just wanna unhook the pillow. There we go. Okay, so hanging off, pulse, and go now. 1, 2, 3, small moves, 4. 23, 24, 25, quick race. Stay on the same side. In 3, 2, 1, pulse now. Go 1, 2. 18, 5, 3 and 2, and 1. Okay, let's first go over to the opposite side. You've got your options. Whatever you do on the one side, you have to do on the other side. Okay, you ready? In 3, 2, 1, and go. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Same side, another 25, then we have to repeat it, and then we're moving on to the next thing. Go now. $24 and $25. Okay, other side. You ready? Last 50 on this side. And go now. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Whew. Okay, another 25. Last time, and go. Three, 2, 1. Okay, now last 50 on the side, and then we're gonna be on our back. Okay, ready? And go. $25. Okay, now the last 25. Ready? And go. $17, $18, $19, $20, $5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, great job. So now you're going to be on your back. I just want to quickly take my box off. Okay, so you're going to be on your back, and then you can put a pillow or a block underneath your head if it feels like your neck is hyperextending while you're lying on your back. Okay, you'll be holding onto your bed. Okay, I'm going to be holding onto the reformer. So you'll be lying on your back. Just want to see how high I want to go. I think that's perfect. Okay, so you'll make sure that your lower back touches at all times, right? And then you're going to basically just be lifting your legs up and down. I just want to turn the camera again. There we go. I think that's perfect. Yeah. Okay. So you're on your back. You'll be holding on. Legs is going to be going up and down through a pelvic tilt. Okay. So make sure your lower back is touching, and then you bring it up and down. Make sure that you exhale on the difficult, inhale on the easy. In this case, both the up and down might be difficult for you. That's fine. It's normal. But you just exhale on the part that's the worst. Okay, there we go. Okay, so you're on your back. You make sure that your lower back is not hyperextending. Your lower back has to be touching, so you'll be pressing down, stabilizing the transfers. Legs will be lifted, and then you'll take your legs down and up. Small moves and slow, especially with the up part. Then you'll do 25 up and down, and then 25 pulsing. Sorry, I just want to get the positioning perfect. Okay, in 3, 2, 1, and go now. So it's down and up. 1. Make sure your lower back is touching. 2, 3, 4. That's 12, we've got 13 to go. 13, 14, 15, 16, 18, 5 to go. 4 more, 3 left, 2 more, and the last one. First raise. Then you're going to take it down halfway and make pulsing movements in 4, 3, 2, 1, and go now. 1, 2. $18, $19, $20, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Take a raise. Okay, then you're going to do your hips will be facing one way, like this, on the softer part of your bum. And then shoulders are still facing up while holding on. And then you'll do with the pelvic tilt, lifting your legs up and down as well. Okay, so it's up and down with a pelvic tilt. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3, 4. Five, 4, 3, 2, 1. Other side. In 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2. Five, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Okay, good job. I just want to take my shoes off. Okay. Now bum lift, so still holding on. Okay, my back is making a little bit of air, but anyways, so you're gonna lift your bum up and down like that. Small moves. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Now, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 13, 14, 5 more, 4 to go, last 3, 2 more, 1 more, well done. Now sideways again, but this time in a pulsing movement. You ready? Okay, 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, 2, 3. Five, 3, 2, 1. Other side. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1. Four, 3, 2, and 1. Great job. Then we're going to do one more set of the lowering and lifting with the pulsing, and then sideways, sideways, and then after that bum lift, and then the pulsing on the sides. I prefer with the down and up straight to have my hands on the floor because it feels like there's more control coming through my abs and less through my shoulders and arms trying to assist. So if you find that you want to do it that way as well, you're welcome to. You can also put your hands underneath your bum if it feels like you're hyperextending too much into your lower back. In 3, 2, 1, and go now. 1. Got 8 to go, and then we're going to pulse. Two more. Last one. First rest. Okay. Are you ready to pulse? And 3, 2, 1, and pulse now. 1, 2, 10, 18, 5, 3, 2, 1. Other side. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Four, 3, 2, 1. Other side. And go. Five more. 4 to go. Last 3, 2 more. Last 1. Great job. Straight up and bum. In 3, 2, 1, and go. $18, $19, $20, 5 to go. 5, 4, 3 more. Last 2, 1 more. Well done. Sideways pulsing. In 3, 2, 1, and go. $17, $18, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 3, 2, 1, go. 1, 2. $18, $19, $20, 3, 2, 1. Okay, then we're gonna do side to side. We're almost done. Okay, so it goes like this. You'll still be lying on your back, you'll still be holding on. And then it's almost like, sorry. Oh my goodness, sorry, like doing windshield wipers, but you're holding on and then the legs are going down to each side. So it looks like this. Lift in the middle, drop over to the opposite. Exhale on the down, inhale on the up. 3, 2, 1, and go. 1, switch. 2, 'Rest. Okay, ready? And go. Great job. That was 20. Almost there. Ready? In 3, 2, 1, and go now. That was 30, we've got 20 to go. So 2 more sets of 10, and then we're done. You ready? In 3, 2, 1, and go now. One more switch. Well done. One more set. You ready? In 3, 2, 1, and go now. Six, switch, 7, and switch, 3 more, 8, and switch, 10, and switch. Great job, you guys. Please do remember to stretch, and I hope you enjoyed it. Bye.